Look, the abuses of power, the abuses of federal power, the misconduct is unprecedented. That is why Donald Trump so deeply fears his impending losses in these midterm elections, because he recognizes that when there's a change in the balance of power in Washington, there will be real transparency and accountability imposed, and he and those who have enabled him will have to answer for their misconduct.
If they declare your election ineligible, what can you actually do about that to prevent some sort of lack of faith in the system to the voters of Georgia?
Again, just consider for a moment that we understand the president may be threatening to declare sitting United States senators illegitimate. If that is the course of action he pursues, he is calling Georgia voters illegitimate. From the very moment Georgia voters rejected him in 2020, he's been on the warpath because he was humiliated by the rebuke that Georgians dealt him. And he was humiliated and furious in particular as a committed lifelong racist that it was black voters in Georgia who were instrumental in his defeat.
What do you say to your Republican colleagues who may agree with the president on this?
I don't know of Republican colleagues who agree with the president on this. Privately, most elected Republicans in this building think the president has lost it and is dooming them to dismal losses this fall.
By now, you've probably heard that Donald Trump plans to declare, and maybe by the time you're seeing this post, he's already done it, but he plans to declare both Democratic senators from the state of Georgia illegitimate, that those elections were rigged, based on some bullshit evidence he claims to have from when they took all of those boxes down in Fulton County. Remember, Tulsi Gabbard was there? Yeah, he claims to have evidence. Now, once again, we've gone through over 60 federal cases. His own judges have been rebuking this. His own lawyers had to go into court and say there was no evidence of a rigged election. But now, here we go. He claims to have evidence of a rigged election. So he is just going to declare two sitting senators illegitimate. First of all, that's not how that works, Donnie. The voters voted, and those are the people that they elected. But more to the point, let's see the evidence. I don't want to hear about your evidence. I want to see it. Actual evidence that you have that election for those two senators were rigged. It's interesting how it's pinpointed to the areas where he lost. It's interesting that it's pinpointed to elections won by Democrats, but never elections won by Republicans. Never. He's not collecting voting information from Florida or Texas, unless a Democrat wins there this time around. First things first, to liberals and Democrats, don't worry. He can't just declare two senators illegitimate. There is no legal proceeding for that. There is no mechanism for that. That's not a thing. That's just him running his mouth. After he's done making his little speech about them being illegitimate, they will still be the two senators from Georgia.